So I forgot that Japan has cocks, right?
They sure do, Garnt.
Most
countries do.
I had completely forgotten that Japan had cock, right? And unlike in Thailand, where we were taught to, clean up everything every day because cock can come.
Yep.
Living in a house, we had forgotten that cock can come because we are living on the bottom floor, where a lot of cockroaches are, fortunately. And then I look over, and in the corner of my eye, I see a black speck move about, right? And I move over, and I look over, and there's a fat fucking cock.
How fat are we talking?
It's about that size.
Okay, that's pretty. Okay. That's a decent size.
It's a decent sized cock, and I literally got I got PTSD because if you don't remember, I had a previous experience with a cock in Thailand.
The famous cock story.
Yeah, if you want to check that out, there's a clip where I tell the story. But I had a previous experience with Thailand with a cock, and it was a pleasant experience.
Right.
And I remember seeing this cock, and Sydney was like chatting away to me, and I was just silent. I was just staring at this cock, and then she looks over, and then we're just both staring in silence, and then it's as if the cock knew that we were looking at it. Yeah. It was flexing because as soon as Sydney looks over, it just crawls away in one of the holes and it just disappears, and me and Sydney are just like, fuck.
The cock literally did an understandable have a nice day to you and just scurried off.
And me and Sydney were just sitting here in silence. We were like war veterans, right? And here we are, moved into our new place. We've been here for like a month, and we have a single cock in our house.
Right.
Fuck, what do we do? So we sit there for about an hour, and then eventually I'm just like, I start going on Amazon and I buy like every cock related product I can find in terms of like cock traps, cock sprays, even though I've had previous experience with cock sprays. I research about Japanese cocks and, if sprays actually work or if traps actually works, because my experience with cocks in Thailand is that sprays don't work at fucking all, and it can actually make the situation worse.
Yep. They go berserk mode.
Yeah. Like that night, me and Sydney slept with like one eye open. Like we couldn't sleep that night because we were just like, how can we sleep knowing that there is a fucking cock downstairs? What happens if I go to the toilet and I see it, or I just hear it scuttling about? We finally go to sleep, and then first thing in the morning, I go downstairs to go to my office, and what do I see? It's the fucker. It's right in the center of my living room.
It's got a lot of balls.
It has got a lot of balls, and
right on the kitchen.
And I fucking freeze up. I'm just like, fuck. How do I get rid of this cock? What do I do now? I don't have my spray. I'm kind of scared that it's just gonna like hit me in the face again, and like maybe it's gonna be a similar experience to what happened in Thailand. Yeah. And then I look at it, and I realize, wait a minute, it's running so fucking slowly, because my experience with Thailand cock is that they're like fucking Sonic. They're like fucking speedy motherfuckers. This cock running at full speed, and it was just running like this. Suddenly I'm starting to feel myself. I'm like, all right. Maybe I got a chance here. Maybe I don't need the cock spray. I can get rid of this by myself. So I run down the stairs and I go into my office and I try to grab a mouse pad. A booby mouse pad.
Is this the domestic girlfriend one that you got?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I ran back out. It was still there. I'm like, great. I don't have a hammer. I'm not bashing someone's head in. I'm bashing this fucking cock in with a booby mouse pad. And like, Sydney's like, Garnt, what's going on? Garnt, I don't say anything. I need to concentrate. All I hear is the fucking Dark Souls boss battle music. Finally, after it starts crawling, I start using my head. I turn the mouse pad over. So it's booby side up. This is where all the weight is, right? I go for one more. Fucking wham! Direct hit, one hit kill. It is dead. Sydney runs down, right? She's like panicking because she thought I just fell down the fucking stairs or something. Because all she heard was like wham, wham, and me just like heavy breathing. And all Sydney witnesses is just me standing over the cock with like a booby mouse pad in hand. And I'm just like, in my mind, I was like, do you see what you get? After we killed it, or after I killed it,
this is not a we thing.
No,
don't include me.
Thing. After I killed it, after I successfully like slayed this fucking demon cock, then we got the brush out, we sweep it away, right? Yeah. So I take it outside, lay it out. Turns out the boss had like a second phase. It fucking gets up again, right?
The undead phase.
The old classic play dead.
Yeah. So I had to like fucking hit it again.
With what?
Huh? With the broom. Well, with the broom, right?
Classic. But if it's outside, then just leave it, right?
It's about sending a message.
You need to send a message inside.
What if the kids are watching outside?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. But then eventually I'm just like, fuck it. Tell your friends. Tell your friends what happens if you enter this.
Come again. I dare you.
Come again.